LinkedIn. Now today's going to take an exciting turn for the better. We're talking about hoovers, and more specifically hoovers, the Hoover company. Now in this day and age, Hoover is actually a dying brand, and people like Dyson have taken market share, and you're far more likely to have a Dyson or a Vax or another kind of branded vacuum cleaner in your house. And yeah, if you have a Dyson, you don't call it doing the Dysoning, you call it doing the hoovering. So the item is, it's a vacuum cleaner. That's what this product actually is. That's the vernacular. It's a vacuum cleaner. But we know them as hoovers because Hoover had first mover advantage and they captured market share and they became what's known as eponymous. So their brand name became the thing. So your Dyson is known as a Hoover. Even though Hoover is a brand name, that's how this kind of stuff works. It's the same, more so in America really, for photocopiers. They're known as Xerox machines. Even if it's not a Xerox machine, it is called a Xerox rather than a photocopier. So language forms the basic part of how we interact with that product, and it's completely influenced by your branding. You are very unlikely to search for something online, but you're more likely to Google something. Are you going to video call me? Are you going to FaceTime me or Zoom me? So these companies have market share, first mover advantage. They're the most well-known, most pervasive in their space, and thus they've achieved an eponymous status. So it's quite difficult to achieve eponymy. It's something that's going to happen over time. You can encourage the process by having a name that's based around a verb that inspires action. So if you something, makes it much simpler. I use eponymy in the name of my products and services. So my course Selling Confidence, for example, can fit quite nicely into a kind of conversation. If you've got trouble with selling, then you probably need selling confidence. So it fits naturally into that sentence, and thus the chances of it being eponymous are much higher. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. So today's rant, long rant, is about eponymy. How to make the name of your product or your service the thing in the marketplace. Because if you've got a Dyson at home, you're probably doing the hoovering. So how could you make the name of your offering, the name of your brand, your product, or whatever you're doing, eponymous with the thing, the marketplace that you are in? I'll put a link below for a little bit more detail, because it's one of those things that intellectually it's easy to understand, but mechanically it's a little bit more difficult to pull off, but definitely worthy of note. So that's it for today. Take care, LinkedIn.